Greetings, fellow Poltermasters. Greetings, fellow Poltermasters. I'm Crash Rowsell, and it's once again time to crash the Skylanders with another episode of the Skylander Honesty Half Hour. I'm still doing bulk recording from the last session, so that's why my intro seemed a little bit similar when I did the John Ralphio. Remember last week I was talking about Parks and Recs? Yeah, I'm still watching that show because it's only been like 5 minutes since I recorded that. Crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Honesty Half Hour, episode 81 of this series. Thank you so much for stopping by for another episode of this series. It means the world to me that you were coming back and watching this stupid thing. I call it stupid because it's stuff I make. Everything I make is stupid, but you guys don't find it stupid, and that's all that matters. Welcome to another episode of this series. I'm very excited to bring you another one. If you don't know the series, well, first of all, we are involving every single Skylander ever. Do you have my mustache again? You like that? Except for Series 2, 3, 4 minis and variants. And we're taking them and playing with them for roughly a half hour. Well, I say roughly because it's 20 minutes for gameplay with 5 minutes to an intro and 5 minutes to an outro because I tend to ramble. And I like to go into vivid detail about nothing when I do the opening for some reason. I don't think I've ever made an opening that was completely normal. Like, go back and be like, Crash, this is the episode where you actually did a normal intro, where you didn't ramble off about stuff. And the list is going to say 0. But what I'm doing is I'm taking that Skylander and playing with her for full half hour. At that half hour, I delegate them a score of 1 to 5. 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. That was 4 because you couldn't see my thumb. Magic trick. Whoa. Whoa. Where'd it come from? That's crazy. Whoa. Put that on a clip show. Am I right, fellows and swellows? Fellows and swellows. I'm not tired. That's what's weird. It's 1:41. I have to get going in like 20 minutes to meet my girlfriend for lunch. And you're like, Crash, don't you film all this together? I do, just at different times. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to pick a random name. If you don't know how I do that, well, it's pretty simple. All the Skylanders that were normally not on the shelf were put away in these tubs. And then every Skylander that has not had an episode of the Honesty Half Hour yet are put away on these random name pickers. Are put into a random name picker, not put away. They're just put on a random name picker. It's just names, I swear. So what I do is I pick a random name, whatever Skylander comes up, that's the Skylander we're delegating a half hour to. We've had some pretty good episodes in the past where some Skylanders I thought were perfect were actually not great, and we have Skylanders who I thought were not great that were perfect. And we've had Skylanders that were perfect and they were perfect, and we had Skylanders that were bad and I knew they were bad. That's how it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to waste no more time and hop into the random name picker to see who we're playing as this week. Every game still has someone represented, so let's see what we got this week. So like always, every game represented with basically every single one to go. We only have a couple Giants left to get. I think it's 3 Giants and then the Giants are done, but we still have cores. But regardless, every game still represented. Today we have Tri-Tip. I thought it was Tide Pool for a minute. I was going to be really excited. But Tri-Tip, let's go. So you guys know how much I love Tri-Tip. He's one of my favorite Earth Skylanders overall. I absolutely adore his stats, his moves, and he's a Triceratops, one of my favorite dinosaurs of all time. If you guys remember in my older episodes, I had Farah in the background, which was my Triceratops teddy bear. You've probably seen her a few times in one of my older videos. I think the Epic Unboxing, she's in it a couple times. So yeah, go check that one out to show how much I love Triceratops. So Tri-Tip is definitely going to be getting a good score on this one, just saying. But as always, we're going to put him on the portal and play him in Imaginators and see what he can get, because who knows? He might only be a 4.5. I don't do 0.5s. Let's put him on the portal and get this started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 20 minutes are on the clock. Tri-Tip is up for some honesty. Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting dark outside. Baby, it's cold outside. This video is probably in like March, so that was a very weird time to sing a Christmas song.
You can put your faith in numbers.
For some reason, his ownership is not with me, but now it is. Let's check out his upgrades. Tri-Tip is fully leveled up because I do love this boy so much. I went with his top path because, of course, I'm going to use his Mace Slam a lot more. I do like the fact where you can throw down the not animals, whatever they're called, the fossil traps. As I just looked, they come up and put them down, and your horns do get tougher. But I don't really use the charge tech as much as I use that mace, baby, like that one there. And of course, it's too soon. It's only like 15 million years too soon. But regardless, we are going to go and play the level that came with that. as you can see. It's trying to kill me. That's why I don't like it. It's trying to kill me, and I don't want to die, you know? So here we go. We're going to have Tri-Tip just get into the Scholarville level, where you unlock his Wow Pow.
Scholar.
Not Wow Pow, Soul Gem. I will never get that correct. What time is it anyways? It is 4:30 my time, ladies and gentlemen. Still very early into the day. Only got 2 episodes filmed of this so far. I mean, a ton of episodes filmed so far. Totally don't bulk record these and then randomly record the episodes. Silly me, you trickster for kids.
Oh, Skylanders! Despite
Oh,
being sworn
Skylanders.
to secrecy, I must tell you something. Our fair city is under attack.
Really?
Yeah. We kind of gathered that. Any sign of chaos?
We got that one easy
Being
at least.
sworn to secrecy as I am, I can neither confirm nor deny the existence of chaos.
Alright.
But if he did exist,
Trying to
he
just
would be
skip this
inside that
cutscene, by the way, because it
castle
doesn't matter.
And I'm pretty sure that he'd be looking for the everlasting thinking cap. If that existed too.
Then that's where we are headed. Although
Like I
Sparrow,
sworn
can
to
you do
secrecy.
anything about these ships blasting the town?
Of course I can.
Of course I can't. Then it just cuts out. Because he goes and does the Reignite Trilogy instead. Here we go, ready? Bruh. That's how you charge. Alright, so as main moves, we got our Mace Attack, which I love that move. As you can see, the big slam. He has a circle move where you can charge and take him down. And Triangle throws up some fossil traps that does a lot of good damage, in my opinion. So we're going to try to use all those moves in the fights here now to make sure that they are great and good to go. Look at those fossil traps. You see that? That just came in handy there, baby. Bam. They never stood a chance that time. I barely got to do anything. I laid down a fossil trap, and then the meteor came down.
This was not one of them.
The meteor came down and took it out, so I never got to do really anything in that battle. So I never got to show you anything. Which, that's fine. We'll still get a chance. There's another battle coming up here soon. So, you know when the meteor's coming down when the,
I don't know about you,
when the
but I'm
thing
already
goes
sick of
dark.
panic.
Like, just watch closely when the areas, when it goes down. Like, watch when it goes darker in the area. That's when you know the thing's coming. Ooh, made it through there quick.
Fire Skylanders are stronger here.
Fire Skylanders, of course. Oh. So, if you go back here, where this diamond is, that's where his soul gem is. And I don't care what anyone says, it's too soon. It's too soon, man. Look at that mace. How can someone pick up Imaginators, play as Golden Queen, and say, man, she's the best Earth Sensei out there? Because if you pick Barbella, I'm not going to fight you on it. Barbella's fantastic too. Jet 28. Why would you say that Golden Queen is the best one?
Senseis are stronger here.
Now that'll change once Golden Queen becomes available in the Honesty Half Hour. That'll be a future episode of this series at some point. And don't ask me when, because I don't have a time frame of when that'll happen. It'll just happen one day. Charge! Charge! Look at the damage this does, though. With, I mean, obviously the Sensei increase is going to make it a little bit better, but still, 250 for that charge attack. So imagine if I did if I had his upgraded head, his upgraded horns. That was perfect time for that to happen. I love how he says, I love that move. It's just like, I do too, buddy. It's not just you. So if you're standing above them, I just realized that. If you're standing above them, you actually hit them, like if they're on you, you slam it in your hands, it does damage too. That's sick.
Sensei.
Here we go. We're going to do this Gong battle. I'm going to try something with this Gong battle. Charge only. I'm literally just going to use circle move the whole time. Nothing else, just circle. Well, and obviously my Wow Pow that I can't control. Soul Gem, not Wow Pow. See, it did it again. Never even tried it that time. We're just going to charge him. Just charged them all. You literally saw me do no other move. You were watching it. You were watching it live just like I was. A cat hat. Oh. How did they get in there? How did that get in there? How'd you get in here? Get out of here. Remember on the villain lock when I had to switch to crankcase for that
You
part?
made it. And I think
You
I
remember
found-
that? Good times. Oh, the villain lock. Probably the second biggest train wreck on the channel. The first being me in general. So I'm not sure if that's the wind or my doggy. Let's see. That would be my doggy. So you probably can't hear it in the video, but she is snoring up a storm right now. I thought it was the wind. Oh, here comes another one. Nice. But yeah, I legitimately thought that was the wind blowing at the house, but it was my dog snoring. I loves her though. Snory little. Well, I call her Groany Joni because we'll like cuddle her and stuff, and she will just groan the whole time, groan or growl. So I call her Groany Joni. She loves it though. She loves the attention. She just doesn't love the attention, if that makes any sense. Whoop. Alright, let's try some fossil traps now. We never had to use them yet. So the only thing about the fossil traps is they do take a while to set up. Real bam. I think my watch just vibrated. That means I probably have a message on my phone. Text message or something. Look at the fossil traps do some good damage, but they're not perfect. There's no point to even keep them, to be completely honest. Let's watch what I do. Watch this. Okay, so watch when this guy gets eaten. Or not. Wait, what? What's the point of the fossil trap? Hold on. We have an issue here, ladies and gentlemen. The fossil trap makes no sense. Okay, let's see if I'm gonna use the fossil trap on him. Watch this there. Ready? They can't get sucked up into it after. I didn't realize that. Ooh, that's gonna change my my rating right off the bat here. So the fossil trap hits the oil on them, but they don't really get.
Oh, please! You fools think you can stop?
There we go.
Oh, yeah! I can bet you're not imagining her. What?
Wait, ma'am. There we go.
You've knocked off a paw.
All I see is explosions everywhere. I don't even know what's happening. So we did that move, and now I'm just gonna fight him with charge attacks.
I need explosions, Bazooka Zoolander! Big ones!
Blech.
Artillery strike!
Here we go. Charge, charge, charge. And now the third time I'd use the fossil trap, but I don't think there's any.
There isn't up to snuff, so is
You might not have heard that because I was talking, but it went clearly, early. Oh, my phone is ringing for some reason. I don't recognize the number, so I'm not going to respond to it. I'm not going to answer it.
oh, I love this sound of
We're just going to get to kill this guy real quick here. Nope.
Ah, this is terrible, but not for long, because as soon as I get my hands and head on that helm of ultimate wisdom, my Doomlanders will be unstoppable!
Oh, I understand what went wrong. Okay. Yeah, so my girlfriend sent me a video for me to quickly, like, put music on, and I realized that, the way it's saved is it made it letterbox. So it took, like, the Facebook video because it was on a phone, and, did it then, like, saved it the wrong way. So I was just like, so yeah, she said the video's right small, and I was just like, is it? But I looked at it, and I said, yeah, okay, I understand why it's so small now. So I gotta fix that after this episode is done recording. Whoa, it jumped over it. You see that? Oh, yeah. See, I'm a busy boy. Even when I'm actually recording and working, I'm still doing other things. Because that's how impressive I am. You're supposed to save it on the other video editor. That's what it was. That's when I need to save it on. Yeah, the video, the reason the thing is so small is because I had to put it on the other video editor. Anyways, we'll continue this on here now. Perfect. Stand back and let that explode. There we go. There we go.
Dark Skylanders are
There we go.
stronger here.
Knock Skylanders? Oh, dark. I was like, what is Knock Skylanders? Knock Skylanders, my favorite Skylander. Alright, here we go. There we go. I just realized the meters are still falling while I'm on this vine. Imagine if it went in front of me and destroyed the vine in front of me and I just fell to my death and I couldn't complete the level. I mean, technically I could because there's 2 vines the entire time, but still. You know what I mean. Woo! There we go. Alright, let's continue on here now. How much time do I have left? We have 7 minutes left, so we'll probably get to the end of this level before it's over with. Here we go. Come on. There we go. I was trying to make it go up, but it wouldn't go up for some reason.
Oh, where is that stupid helm?
Bloop. Oh, I was gonna try to charge in, but I don't think it'll let me. Here we go. Fades and fades in for some reason. Only I would just go and charge the stupid thing. I'm just trying to get to the battle with them.
Where are you?
Nailed it. Remember the villain lock when I didn't nail that?
Here, boy, come to chaos.
If you ever want a good laugh, go back and watch my villain lock. I recorded it all in one day, and I did a terrible job, just letting you know. It was the best, worst one I've ever recorded. That's what I tell people. It's the best lock I recorded, but the worst lock I recorded. Oof. Come up. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Ah, come on, jerk. Well, yeah, I'm not a fan of those fossil traps, man. I'm not sure if you do the bottom path that the fossil traps are better, but then the mace won't be as good. So that's the only issue here, in my opinion. The issue here is that if you do the fossil traps as the upgrade, then the mace is not as good. It's like a lose-lose if you're trying to upgrade them. Whoa. I can't hurt him anymore. There we go. Because you can hurt him when you're in that little part there. But you can only hurt him for like certain hits. Haha, I got through him too fast. He couldn't use his tail move.
Skylander by now.
He hasn't eaten me though, Chaos. But yeah, so the fossil traps I'm not a huge fan of. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm not a big fan of those fossil traps. I don't know why they're so bad. I'm actually in photo mode there. So yeah, that's definitely going to affect his rating, just to be completely honest with y'all. These fossil traps aren't really doing much. Still love him though. I still think he's one of the best Skylanders out there. Almost got him. He can't hit me anymore. Fossil trap. There we go. And they all get hurt and die. They don't last long either, is another thing I noticed. I don't know about you guys, but I noticed that don't last very long. Third one. Followed by that one. Fossil trap one. Well, okay, the fossil trap literally did nothing that time. Oh, it wasn't supposed to. I already did all my damage. I maxed out the damage. That's what I was confused about. I'm like, oh, cool, the fossil trap did nothing. We're going to try the fossil trap now when I take him on this time. Let me get up there. That was a good jump. You like that one? And here we're just going to charge right through. There we go. Take him down a little bit. We'll take him out here now at least. Whip, 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 whoop.
There it is! The Helm of Ultimate Wisdom!
Yeah,
Thank
whatever.
you so much for leading me right to it, fool! Now I can make
How
the
can he
most
not lead him
awesome
to it, though, is the
Doomlanders
question.
Ever, and finally destroy you stupid Skylanders once and for all!
Oh, it's really
Sound good?
dark out. I need to close
Not
the
too
blind.
bad.
Can I move? My doggy is awake. I see her eyes blinking. I moved on my chair, that's why. That's all she needs to wake up. That sea monster just got annihilated. Did you see that? I was using my my mace on him, but a meteor came down. That meteor does an insane amount of damage. That's kind of scary how much damage that meteor can do, actually. How much time we got left? We have 2 minutes left. I think I'm just going to end it a little bit early. Yeah, I'm just going to end it early, I think. No reason for me to try to do anything else. You've seen it all. You've seen that meteor go and the fossil traps, man. Oof, that's all I can say. So what am I going to do? I'm going to cut to just my face like always. We're going to discuss tri-tip because there is a little bit of disappointment that we definitely have to discuss. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, don't mind the flashing on the screen because that's a cutscene I can't skip, and I just skipped it. Perfect. So, tri-tip. My favorite Earth element from Imaginators. No-brainer. I love him. Barbella's right there too. Basically, tri-tip and Barbella are like this. And Golden Queen's like... I'm not a big fan of Golden Queen at all. Yeah, tri-tip, however... 2 out of 3 good moves. So the mace move, I upgraded that path the most, and it made total sense because I was just annihilating everything with that move. So why wouldn't I keep using that move, right? Exactly. That mace is so good. It is insanely powerful, and upgraded makes it even stronger than it already is. The charge move is fantastic. That move is powerful enough. Imagine upgrading that one. The fossil traps, however, I'm kind of disappointed by them. So they come up from the ground. If they come on top of an enemy, they'll literally trap the enemy and start damaging them. They get like caught in oil or something, so maybe they weaken or slow down with it. I'm not sure how that one goes. But man, they were not doing anything for me. To be completely honest, I used them a couple times and realized they're not really that great. I think the big thing is that I've only used the mace and the charge. I never really used the fossil traps to see what they were like, and that's why you know that. Have I done Barbella yet? I have done Barbella. I gave her a 5 out of 5, I bet, which is going to be very surprising since like tri-tip more, and he's only getting a 4 out of 5. Just because that fossil trap move is kind of useless. And I want a Skylander to be able to use all 3 of their moves perfectly to warrant them a 5 out of 5, unless I'm very biased with them. But yeah, tri-tips can only get a 4 out of 5 for that reason. It's just because I feel like he can be a tiny bit better, and that's why. So ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this episode of the Honesty Half Hour. If you agree or disagree with me with tri-tip in the comments below, let me know. And tell me your rating of 1 to 5. Maybe you hate tri-tip. Maybe you adore tri-tip. Or maybe I'm just playing with them wrong. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed them, I know, leave a like in the comment below. But as always, I bid you farewell.